I want to start first by saying thank you to everyone that's come to celebrate these two finally getting hitched. And they obviously really appreciate everyone being here, and it means a lot for them that everyone's come together. So, I'm going to grab my switch now. I don't really know where to start, but I'll start with a very well-deserved congratulations to both of you. You pulled off the most beautiful day, and I'm so blessed to have been a part of such a huge part of it. And so proud to see it finally come together as perfect as you envisioned. Jakki and I have been friends for over a decade. She has taught me so much and been the big sister I never had. I've lost where I was. I can't see. She's been the big sister I never had, but the best I could have imagined. We have been such a huge part of each other's lives and experienced so many amazing things together. From late nights to randomly flying to Perth for a quick getaway. So many memories shared along with so much love that will forever hold a special place in my heart. Can't even get through it, I'm never gonna get it. I'm gonna snot everywhere. Sorry. I've seen tears of laughter. I've seen tears of heartache and sadness. I've seen you in every state possible, but I've never seen you with a smile as bright as the one you had when you told me about Dwight, let alone when you told me you were engaged. After seeing you both together, I saw the way Dwight's eyes lit up when he looked at you, and how he smiled when you smiled, and when he cries when you cry. Dwight, you have taken on such a huge responsibility as Jakki comes as a two-person package. In saying that, you have taken it on with ease and love in such a fatherly manner. Since meeting you, I've watched you grow within yourself and morph into the man that both Jakki and Bianca have always dreamt of having a part of their family. Your love and commitment for each other is clear as day and without question. I am blessed to be able to be able to be on this wild, crazy journey with you all, and I wouldn't change it for the world. You have both treated me like family. They say family. Sorry, I can't get it out. It's nodding everywhere. They say home sometimes has a heartbeat, and I can easily say that mine has 3. Love you both so dearly and treasure our friendship, and I look forward to growing alongside you as a family and watching 3 hopefully become many more. And you'll watch your love for each other grow greater day by day. So I'd like to congratulate you both and wish you all the happiness and love for your journey ahead as a married couple.
For those of you that don't know me, my name's Caleb, Dwight's cousin and best man. But Dwight's not just my cousin, he's the closest thing I've had to a brother. I grew up with him and he's my best mate. If there's ever a phase that a teenage boy goes through, me and Dwight have done it together. Whether it was staying up to 5 a.m. playing video games or spending hours in the back paddock building BMX jumps. Only for them to be destroyed the next day after local Indigenous kids decided to pretend freestyle motocross on them. I'd have to attribute most of my qualities to Dwight. He's taught me how to control my temper. Didn't really work, but he showed me how to do it. He taught me how to talk to girls. That also didn't work. He took me to my first party, which started with Dwight sculling a quarter bottle of double black Jack Daniels and throwing up all through our mate's bar kitchen, and ended with me passed out under the pool table.
I did not drive you there.
Even though we made a complete dick of ourselves, we did it together, and that's how it's always been. We've always done everything together. Dwight's one of my favourite people in this world, and I'm glad to see Jakki sees that too. Because he's truly something special, such a creative and free soul. Even though we don't always keep in touch nowadays, I know that you'll always be there for me and I'll always be there for you. I love you, man, and I honestly would jump out of my skin to come help you. And Jakki, I'm so excited for you to officially become part of our family. And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of how far you have both come and how much you have grown together. It's clear to see how happy you make Dwight and how much he adores you. Cheers to the happy couple.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Well, it's like Caleb said. I think I've seen Caleb and Dwight over the years, and I've seen two young men grow up, and I've seen Dwight. Sorry, mate. Used to be DJ when he was a kid. It's Dwight now. I've seen Dwight just grow into the man that he is today. He's always been a young man that's held responsibility very high on his agenda. I know that they went through some times as a family, and I saw how he was so concerned about his mum and his sister and how everything was going. And I really am just astounded at how he has taken hold of this relationship and the responsibility that he has. And I'm so glad that you decided to get married and to move forward as a family together. Mate, I've been where you are and raised children that biologically weren't mine. But I tell you what, now 40 years down the track, I couldn't tell you the difference. And it's one thing in it all is Bianca's yours. And I know that you're going to do that. And Jakki, you've got yourself a good bloke. You really have. You've got a young man that has a very high standards in his life, and a young man who just oozes that sense of responsibility and wants to be and do the right thing. So welcome to the family, Jack and Bianca. Welcome. My first great-granddaughter. So, you didn't want to know? Oh, I'm sorry, but you are. Whether you want to know it or not. Okay, so that's it. So I left my glass back there. Can we raise our glasses again? And have a toast to the bride and groom.
Cheers.
Evening, everybody. I'm Dave, Dwight's dad. All right. First of all, I can't talk to those ones. Welcome to our family, Jakki. It's lovely to actually have the day and see it. That's good. So welcome. And Bianca, welcome. We won't forget you, little darling. No. You won't let me forget, that's right. Well, I haven't got a lot to say, but I'd like to say something that I found the other day that really touched me, and I thought that I would have liked to bring across at your wedding, because I thought of you guys straight away. So I'll read it out like everyone else has. I'll try not to cry. Most people get married believing a myth. They believe that marriage is a beautiful box of all the things that they've longed for. They believe it's a box of companionship, sexual fulfilment, intimacy and friendship. The truth is that marriage at the start is an empty box. You must put something in it before you can take something out. There's no love in marriage. Love is in people, and people put it in the marriage. There's no romance in marriage. People have to infuse it into the marriage. A couple must learn this art, this form of the habit of giving, the habit of loving, of serving and of praising. It's up to you as a couple to keep that box full. If you take more than you put in the box, it will be empty. So I just wanted to give you guys a good start and just share that with you. I'm welcome to you, and I love you both. Love you.
Well, I want to, first off, I could get up here and talk about my son, but I'm going to talk about Jakki first. Jakki, welcome to my family, love. My family mean everything. My kids mean everything to me. And no one on this earth, other than God himself, is my kids first and then the rest of my kin. It means the world. And and coming into my family, it honestly is a really big deal. And I welcome you as my daughter. You are my daughter-in-law, but you're my daughter, okay? And I'm so proud to have you in my life. I gave you hell in the beginning, and I won't deny that. My son comes home with a cougar. Of course he does. What man wouldn't come home with an older, good-looking woman? Seriously, I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, I didn't accept it, and as we've talked, we didn't. It wasn't you personally, but I said to you, Jakki, let's start again, love. We're a family. Let's start this again. My son loves you, and I've watched my son love you for years now. Love you and Bianca, and accept you as his family, and I accept you as my family too. And that really makes it, a big deal to me. So welcome, love, my boy. This is when I'm going to cry. Sorry, Dwight. I'm so proud of you. I have a dad myself that took on children that wasn't his own. And my dad's been a brilliant dad, Dwight. He's not my blood, but he's my heart and he's my dad. I look forward to seeing you, or I'm going to kick your butt if you don't treat Bianca the same way. Honestly, you've taken on a role as a dad and a husband, and it's a big step. That little girl, you've taken her on, you've given her a ring today. And I'm proud of you for doing that, Dwight. You've shown me what a wonderful man that you've grown into. You've stood up. Stand up more, mate. This is your family. You protect them and you love them. God has given you this precious family, and 3,000 dogs and 4 cats and 6 horses and 9 cows and everything else. I keep getting all these grandkids. There's 4-legged ones, And there's now mice. I'm convinced they're mats. They're rats, Bianca, they're rats. Oh, are they? They're mice? Seriously, they go to the bush and they come up with these animals. I'm like, they've got to be rats, But Dwight, going back serious now, mate, I am proud of you. You said, let's go to Brisbane, Mum. I want to become a photographer. What did we do? Pack up 2 weeks later, we're in Brisbane. Broke, no home, but we're here. You fought your fears, mate, and went to uni. You drove in a place you've only just got your licence. You stepped up. You've stepped up again today, and before God, you've claimed this family as your own. We're here to advise you, be beside you, kick you, keep you going, mate. We're here. We're your family. We're here by you. Your dad's there standing by you. Your mum, your grandparents on both sides are standing by you. And by Jakki's family as well. Okay? Yeah. Oh, maybe. Is that a maybe? Are we palming them both off? We agreed.
I said to you before.
Well, yeah, they can go their own way. Yeah. But again, I look forward to it, and congratulations to you both. And I'm proud of you both. I know the hiccups that we've gone through in the last 2 years to make this happen. I'm glad I didn't have to peel into one of those dresses, because it would never have happened. No, but, congratulations. Congratulations to them both. Thank you.
Okay, well, the first day that Dwight and I met, I will admit that I thought he was cute and he was interesting. He was better at photography than me, and while that bugged me to no end, it pushed me to challenge myself to be better than I was, to look at details in a different way. But never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined what our future would hold. Every now and then I think to myself how lucky I am that I get to meet and marry such a wonderful person doing something that I love. But here we are, husband and wife, finally, sitting here with all the people who have contributed to our lives, whether that be as children, individuals, or as a couple. We are so grateful to have each and every one of you make the trip to be here in the cold. I know that Dwight is going to do the official thank yous, but I just wanted to say a special thank you to Mum and Ray. Without you watching Bianca every week, this wouldn't have been possible. That's for sure. I know that giving up every weekend has been tough, but there are no words to explain how truly appreciated that sacrifice has been. Auntie Marion and Uncle Glenn, thank you for being here with us. You were there when I took my first breaths, my first few steps, and now as I become a wife. I couldn't imagine starting this new chapter of my life without the two of you here. Also, I would like to say thank you to my new family. Thank you for all accepting me, not only me, but Bianca as well. I know that we got off to a bumpy start, but I can't wait for the memories that we'll share together in the future. Lastly, thank you to you. I haven't written this down, so this is totally off the cuff. But yeah, thank you for saying yes today.
You're welcome.
For showing up. Thanks to the boys for getting him there on time, even though I was probably late, but you know.
And help planning.
and help planning. But yeah, so I'm going to hand it over to him now. So he's going to
Stutter.
stutter. Right.
You love speeches.
Oh, yeah.
You're so good at this thing.
Well, originally I was supposed to do a speech on myself, so it starts weird. But on behalf of my stunning wife and I would like to thank everyone for being here today to share this special day with us. There has been a lot of tears, laughter, stress, frustration, and excitement over the past few years to plan and pay for this day. But it definitely has been worth every moment of it. People come and go, but once in a while, most certain people, you know, who are going to stay in your life forever. The ones you could talk to with for hours, but still enjoy their comfortable silence. The ones that can laugh and cry with. The ones that stick by your side, believe in you, and help you remember who you really are. The once in a lifetime kind of people that drop everything. Call in the middle of the night, always, no matter what. That doesn't make sense.
Always there, no matter what.
Always
there, no matter
Always
what.
there, no matter what. I think she's changed it, actually. For us, those people are the people standing beside us today. Caleb and Jake. I just want to say thank you, that I'm so proud to have you both standing next to me today. I see you both as my brothers. Caleb, we've grown up together since we were babies, and there has never been a dull moment between us. With the wishes we got up to every day, over the time we've been together. Jake, from all the stories Caleb and Maddie told me about you, I wanted to impress you by coming off cool. But no, typical Dwight. I walked in the first time we meet, repeating your name in my head over and over. As our family shook your hand to introduce myself, I said, "Hi, I'm Jake." And from that moment, we both knew that we were going to be best mates. I value all the great times and memories we have shared, and I know there will be plenty more memories to come. To Gemma and Maddie, you both look very beautiful, and I thank you for standing up here next to Jakki today. It really means a lot to us both. And I know Jakki is super organised, and that you didn't even leave much for you two to do. Didn't leave much for me to do. But I know that she couldn't have gotten through today without knowing that both of you would be right here beside her, as well as Tilly. Ray and Kathy, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you both for looking after Bianca basically every single weekend over the past few years. While we worked to pay off this wedding, we couldn't have done it without you and your support, patience, and all the other things you have done for the three of us. That can never be paid enough. Will and Brendan, marrying your sister has been one of the best decisions I've made in my life, and it makes me so happy that Jakki has you both as brothers, because now in my eyes, you're my brothers. Mum and Dad. Thank you both for raising me up to become the man I am today. I know that life is not always going to go as planned. Tides change and things go in different directions. You can't stop the waves from happening, but you can learn to move with them. They may not take you in the direction that you have planned, but they will take you exactly where you're meant to be. I know you both feel that you didn't give me the love that you wanted to give me, but you taught me what love is, and you both loved me more than any child could ask for. You taught me compassion and kindness, and I'll be very grateful forever. I love you both very much. Tilly, you've been the best sister, showing me the ropes on growing up and what not to do. Like stacking your push bike into the pool, or hitting a tree while twisting your handlebars into your stomach, skating fast down a hill and hitting a rock and that threw you across the road. And not to mention Tinder. You made me realise that Tinder won't lead you into your dream partner. But I'm glad you found Pete. I could go on forever, but Tilly, you know that I love you very much and I don't want you to ever change. I could go on forever about every single one of you. Every person sitting here tonight has planned a significant part of our lives, and we couldn't have imagined a wedding without you. I know that we didn't exactly choose the easiest spot to get married. So we're truly grateful for the effort you took to be here with us. We hope you all had a fantastic time sharing this day with us, and we love you all. Also, I had a part about Vlad, but it kind of is not there anymore. But Vlad, without you, Vlad, we wouldn't be here today as well. You're the reason why Jakki and I have met, and we really appreciate that.
Letting him sneak into our
Yes,
class.
sneaking into class.
Turning blind eye.
Submitting
Putting
late.
up with him submitting late assignments. You know.
Yeah, and Caleb coming to
And
you.
Caleb too, yeah.
But yeah, cheers everyone. Thank you for all coming. I really appreciate it. My drink's over there. Cheers.